Former Trooper David Green spent 36 years in law enforcement, more than 2 decades of that with the Massachusetts State Police, where he was widely respected by his colleagues. He retired from the state police in 2016, where many fellow troopers described him as a true gentleman. Green received a hero's procession last night as his body was brought to the state medical examiner's office in Boston. WBZ's Lisa Gresci has spent the day talking to the retired trooper's friends and neighbors, and she continues our team coverage now.
There was no better human being than Dave Green. He really fulfilled everything that was good and best of humanity.
A lifelong friend of Green's, Nick Ciotos, was with him hours before the gunman hit the street.
So I immediately texted Dave. I said, Dave, be careful. I think there's a gunman on the loose on Shirley Street. If you get this message, please text me. And I didn't hear from him.
I just heard like bang, bang, bang. Like I could hear like shots.
Green, with an honorable 36 years in law enforcement, heard those same shots and went into a nearby alleyway to see what was going on, only to come face to face with the shooter.
I think this man was out to kill a lot of people, and Dave stopped him.
Green never made it out. The neighbors he was protecting, heartbroken.
I feel so bad for Dave. I ran right by him in the alleyway while this guy is just shooting away.
I think because of Dave's actions, he thwarted him and he wound up going back into the street, and that's when the police officer engaged with him, and they had the shootout.
That Winthrop sergeant taking over Green's heroic efforts.
You know, that guy just kept, he wanted a standoff with the officer. And that officer, I owe my life to because he saved us.
Green's best friend doesn't doubt for a second why the retired trooper took action.
Gave up his own life, made the ultimate sacrifice for others. That's what Dave Green was all about.
Green grew up here in Winthrop, and everyone we spoke with says as soon as you met him, you had a friend for life. Reporting in Winthrop, Lisa Gresci, WBZ News.